Everybody, welcome back to TerraFirmaCraft Season 4, Episode 69 with me, Sid, and I'm at the top of the the bloomery, making more iron, because that is the name of the game today. We are going to finish this blast furnace quest that surprised us so viciously last time. And yeah, I've made one bloom, so that's another one going. We probably should put this mortar away, and probably these fire bricks as well, and we'll just stick that and that there for now. Right, so what is the order of the day? Well, we need to make 12 iron sheets, which are single iron sheets, which means we need 2 ingots per sheet. So that is 3 sheets. That'll make 6 sheets, so I need to do a bloom twice more after this. And that will make us a each. Now we've got 16 ingots of iron in the I haven't brought that dirt out again in the system, but I'd like to try and keep. Give me that. I'd like to try and keep that. So what I'm going to do is pretty much like last time. I'm going to do a little bit of make work around the place. We're going to go around and do a few jobs, get a few bits and pieces done in the background while these blooms work. We'll probably run these to run the rubber. We'll probably try and work a little bit on the next animal pen, which is going to be for the sheep when we get a male sheep to go with our girly sheep, and then everybody will be happy. Oh, that's good. We got we've done well out of that, and I think that's probably a start. And then we'll get that iron done. We'll get that quest turned in, and try and figure out how I'm going to put the blast furnace into the system, because that is going to be a little bit difficult. Well, it's not difficult, but the blast furnace is always a little bit awkward to do. Let me just go and grab these little chunks of experience, shall we? Damn it, missed him. And we should probably also, did I see? Yeah, I thought I did. We should almost certainly grab that. What's my Paul Bunyan pouch looking like? He's all right. So we'll get this tree while we're here. So yeah, I'll get that done and be right back with you. Alright, there we go. 12 iron sheets. I'm just waiting on this to get a little bit warmer. Just made myself a fresh hammer because this one is right on the verge of breaking. Well, not right on the verge, it's got a reasonable amount of durability left, but enough that I want to have another one in, and I want to make another axe because okay. No. Okay, that's not quite there. Hang on then. No. There. No. There. 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 Oh, come on. There. 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 Oh, you are kidding me. And it's got cold. Alright, I'll get this axe done and I'll be back in a mo, and then we'll get that quest turned in. See you in a mo. Alright, we got it. 27% smithing bonus on that. And yeah. So that should, all things being equal, we've got a few visitors up above, be everything we need for this quest. That and that. Detect and claim. Excellent. So that should have given us... Oh. You took those ones off me, didn't you? Yes, that was a consume. That wasn't. That was. Alright, so thought that was a pretty good reward, to be honest. But that's good. We've now got the Iron Age done, and we're into the Steel Age, which is steel ingots and other things. What else we got? Anything interesting coming up in there? Sawyer paste and brew mass. Oh, alright. Need proper weights. Nothing new there. We've got the saplings quest still. Stone Age and story. Okay. Well, anyway, enough. We probably need to make some more of these fire bricks at some point. But what we need to do is work out how we're going to do this, because you have your blast furnace, and that goes. Does that go over anything? I can't remember how this all works. Blast furnace. Oh, and we need to eat. Let me just double check. It's so long since I've got this end game bit. Is one of those peculiar things, because you get to the end game. No, bad. Bad blaze. No. Oh god, they hurt so badly. And let's get this one before he burns anything down. Okay, well that's that is at least that done. There's my spare arrow, and there's the arrow. Brilliant. Right, that's the blazers. Oh, not quite. There's another one. Somewhere around here, apparently. We can hear him. Oh, there he is. And he's dead as well. Good, good, good. Right. Well, now we've done that, let's get back on and start planning what we're going to do with all of this steel making stuff. We need to do the same trick that we've done before. This does need a chimney, and of course for a chimney in there, it's probably going to be right through there. How do we do this then? We're going to need some supports. That's a given. Yeah, give me some of those. That'll do me. And we shall and then yeah, I'll double check how this works, but and I'll be back in a moment. All right, one thing I do need, definitely need to make some more fire clay. I need 5 fire clay. I also want to grab a little bit of this, because what I thought would be interesting as a build material around this thing would be some Rhyolite bricks, and we'll get this. Hang on, we'll get these bricks made proper in a mo. That's fine. We'll get those going. Just because what I want to do is I'm going to come in here and we'll put a brick there and like that, and we'll come in there like this, and maybe in one either side like that. That probably works, and then we can chisel those a bit as well. Now the blast furnace is going to go, let's get this right, the blast furnace is going to go there, but of course what it does need, it doesn't float in the air. It needs various things. We need to make some bellows and a whole load of other bits and pieces as well. So let me sleep the night off and just sort myself out a little bit, and we'll get back and start getting this blast furnace built. See you in a mo. Alright, just grinding the grind, quite literally grinding. You know, it's funny because it's an odd word. I mean, we all talk about grinding, and this is really what we're talking about, grinding. So yeah, I'm just here grinding. And the reason I am grinding is because I need, and I can never remember which way around this goes, so we'll try that, and if it doesn't work we shall change it. Nope, that's fine. I think it's actually interchangeable. And then we need to do this. And being careful, because if I cock it up I will be more than a little pissed. but we are good here. Now so basically what we're going to have is we're going to have a crucible with the blast furnace. Do we need to have everything else in place first? Possibly we do. Let me just get the first layer of these in. So these will go here. Now we're going to have to tunnel around either side of this as well, but more importantly I now need to do this. We need to create a waypoint called temp, and we're going to save that. We're going to close. We are going to options, waypoint beacons, enable and close. So we've got a nice beacon there running right up to the roof or to the ceiling. I don't know whether we need to have it completely unobscured or not. We'll find out. Wow, that is a serious amount of beacons. We probably also are going to want, almost certainly going to want a, I don't know how we're going to get up otherwise, but we'll maybe want some ladders. Because I think we may get away with it. I don't know. Let me just see what we can come up with over there. We can take that out, and that will allow us up here. I can always put these back in. So this is where the point is, the point of no return. Let me just tidy up there a little bit, and so what I am thinking is this: we shall come in here and we're gonna go one, and how do I want to do this? If I place that, that's not going to play, is it? No, of course not. I can leave. Suppose I can always leave that now. Obviously, very dark here right now. So what I'm going to try as a means of this is basically we'll take that and then we're going to keep going. We're going to head down. This is risky as hell. If I hit a cave or something, I'm going to fall. But what we should end up with is a chimney that runs all the way down into our room. That's also got a cover over it to stop anything falling in. Perfect. All right, so that's that. Then we're going to have that going on there. Right, how do we best want to do this? I mean, technically, I suppose we should do that and that. This is going to be awkward, however. I'm going to take this back out in the first instance because we need to... yeah. We need to take out more of these blocks. Let me just clear some space out and get this done, and I'll be back with you in a moment. Alright, so I've dug this shape in. These bricks here are just placeholders, and they are purely there to hold the place for future fire bricks when these are put in. Yeah, that's fine, because what we need to do with these is we need to surround them on all sides with iron sheets, and the same again. Not quite. Now this will take a short while. Wherever they went, there we go. Gimme. And this is why the damn thing's so expensive. Every single layer allows you to process 1 ingot's worth of steel, and of course you can't. So that goes in. We obviously stick the 2 years in. We need a we need to do something back here, I think, because this is almost certainly, well, it may not be badly lit, but it does need, we need to take this, I think, and this needs to go in and continue in here. Now I think I've got all of this secured. Yeah, it looks that way, but it doesn't really matter, because what we'll do is we'll just run round like this on the inside, and then we need a mixture of granite and firelight, hopefully. I think we might have 1 or 2 zombies up there. Got some firelight. Well, we've got plenty of firelight, in fact, and we should have plenty of granite. We should also have that scaffold. At least, maybe take 3 of those as well. Let me just drop those off for a moment. Pop those in here, and we will grab 1, 2, 3. And then we can, again, rather than risk a cave-in, I will chisel away these. Yeah, because we can't do anything in that space because it will have all the all the stuff going on in it. Me and my technical terminology, eh? Can I take you out? Yeah, I can. That's cool. Okay, cool. Alright, so if I go 1 there, 1 there, and that is a carpenter's block. So if I go one there, and then we'll give this a damn good lighting up like that. Actually, that one is wasted because there's going to be a bellows goes there, so we'll not put that one there. We'll take that and we'll extend that. Oops. Come here. In like so. That's all right. I'm happy enough with that. What I think we should probably do is yeah, I think we'll put a Rhyolite block there. Now, at the moment, this is manual. We have to get in. We have to feed in coal from the top. Now, this is the bit that I want to try and automate, very similar to the way I did last time. Coal and ores from the top. We appear to have blazers again. Somewhere. Let's go and just deal with that then. Oh wow, we got two by the looks of it. And we'll get this little sod as well. There, that feels much better. There is a zombie apparently somewhere down here. Don't know how. Oh well, doesn't matter. Right, so we need to rig up charcoal and ore into this system. Now I don't know if we have any. Have we got anything like? What have we got? Well, I suppose there's pipe, isn't there? You just transport pipe, quartz, basic pipe, low drag. Yeah, I don't. Oh, how do you make all the pipe? Basic pipe, high drag. They're really not what I want to use anyway. They're okay, but they're not my favourite pipes in the whole wide world. Copper pipe is transfer fluids. That's also transferring fluid. Toilet pipe doesn't do anything, and the brass pipe appears not to be a thing. I think. I don't think we have the. Let's just have a look at hopper. See what we've got going on with hoppers. We have got the vacuum hopper, nano hopper. We've got a fluid hopper. Now this thing can go 5 high. I've only gone for 4 high, and I think if I were to work here and here with a 4 high is fine, I think. Let's go and have a look, see what we've got in the redstone chest, and eat a sandwich while we're at it. The only problem with this is it's going to be a pain to rig up. So if I wanted to drop her, we do it with cobble and redstone, and I want 2 of those. Yeah, that's right. Blub and blob. Okay, so how do we make this work? Because going up there is going to be dangerous. I really do need to clear some inventory stuff as well, don't I? Let me get rid of you. Let me get rid of you and you and you and you. We'll keep hold of you. Let me get rid of that, and let me grab some of that. Just basic scaffolding to build on. So if I come up, whoa, hang on. Damn it. How are we going to do it? How are we going to do this? You see, I can get in there. And I can get in there as well, but every time I break that block, I am running the risk that this thing is going... Let me take this entire... Let's take this out. Then we can do it like this, can't we? Okay. This is terrifying, to say the least. Right, we've got a dropper. So that's one side. Although how we're going to access that isn't anybody's guess. I suppose we could put like some steps or something going up there to give us greater access. But then we need to do the same at this side. I don't know why that's doing that. It is a great... Gotcha. That was very lucky, say the least. So we get the two droppers, one for coal, well, one for charcoal and one for ores in there, and that is fine. And then what we need to do, I think, is we're going to have to go back in here. How do I want to take the power up? We'll do it from here, I think, actually. I also need to take that out briefly. We're going to pop one of... Oh, yeah. Alright. Let's try that again. I need some redstone torches. So, redstone torch tower. That's nice and simple. We shall get... couple of buttons. And that should do it, I think. Grab these again. Let's get up here. And we're going to stick that in there. Oh, that's going to be awkward, isn't it? Yeah, no, that is not going to work. I'm not going to be able to access the... Right, let me just have a think about this. I'm sure you don't want to see me floundering around trying to figure out how this is all going to fit together. I'm going to grab a whole load of this. We're going to reinforce basically as much roof as we can, and yeah, well, let me see what we can do. Back in a mo. Alright, I think I've got it. I just need a couple of signs. And we need to put, I don't know, some stairs or something in. Now, do we do something? I'm trying to remember. In fact, let me just look up signs. Are they planks or blocks? They are planks. 1, 2, 3, 4. A little bit more of that. Obviously, we've got a whole host of friendly neighbours up there, so that's all good. So that should give us a couple of signs. fact, let's quickly sleep the night off. Get this lot out of the way, because they, if nothing else, they're just noisy. But yeah, so we've got that. We haven't got an easy way of filling this system yet, but that's fine. I'm not even going to go. If we get blaze this time, they can just stay here. Oh, well, that was a thought. We also need the I'm going to have to go and deal with those, aren't I? Bellows. Bellow. Leather and planks. Alright, we can definitely manage that. We've got a lot of... My god, that is noisy and annoying. 4, 5, 6. And 1, 2, 3. So we can get those put together. So they will go on there. Oh, Tier would be handy as well, wouldn't it? Yeah. Let me get one of those. These things are a pain to make because they're double sheets. And obviously I wouldn't normally recommend using copper ones, but we got these really early doors. So yeah, that kind of worked in our favour, and then that would go into there. And let's have a quick peek at the quest for the steel age. It wants 14 pig iron. Wow, 2 exquisite diamonds in a mining pouch. Well, at least that's handy, and it doesn't consume them. And then the next one will be a steel anvil. Okay, which will explain the 14 pig iron. So what we're going to have is, what you tend to put in is the ore is something you add intermittently. So ore goes in this side, and we shall add charcoal to that side. And then we can go and grab 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And oh no, damn it. Let me try that without. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's full. We go, we'll drop that in, and there you go. A bit of charcoal goes in. Ore is a little bit more tricky. We've got plenty of it though, haven't we? So I'm trying to remember how that works. And those blades have got to go. They really have. With them, oh wow, that's a lot of blaze. Okay, we'll take that one out first, and then we'll go for the next nearest. And then we'll take this one. Oh, okay. Don't know what happened there. Don't you run away from me, Mr. Blaze. And there's apparently a zombie around here somewhere as well. Still. Where has that Blaze gone? There he is. Right, there. Oh well, that's a few more levels. I'd love to know where this zombie is. It must be in one of the caves. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, get rid of that for now. So that is, we've got the blast furnace. The blast furnace is up and running. Let me check how long I've been going, because I'm conscious that this has gone on longer than I originally intended. And what I want to do here is I also want to go and change this out to that. So it's kind of got that chimney feel going to it. Yeah, in terms of what I did, this is just a torch tower going up to the side with a redstone signal coming in here. It's nothing fancy, but it does the trick, which is the important thing. Now, the other thing, one thing I wanted to do around the place, and I don't know whether I'm going to get away with this, is I wanted to just here and there throw in a brick. So just to kind of break up the, I would use the word monotony, but I don't think that's probably the appropriate phrase. But we can just, probably, let's think, yeah, let's put our steps in here and here. These are just to make life getting to these easier, and similarly we'll do the same here. And maybe we just do a bit of that there and there, just to, yeah, that kind of frames it in nicely. And again, you can just come up here and we can pop the ores in there, and off we go. So let me take on what we got up there. Take those. That's 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Sod it. We're going for steel. We might as well max it out. So yeah, blast furnace. Anyway, I'll be back in a moment once I've just checked how long I've been recording for. And as luck would have it, I have been recording for about 37 minutes. So that is the ideal time to wrap this up. We can definitely get this thing up and running and get some steel next episode. The other thing, and one thing I want to do fairly urgently, is get the arcane construct. Not that one. That one. The alchemical construct, which uses iron and gold. Don't use a lot, that makes 8, so we've got the quicksilver we need to. How do you get quicksilver then? Shimmer leaf looks like, oh, we haven't got the means of smelting. I could use a shimmer leaf. I think that's probably the best and easiest way of doing it. But yeah, I'd like to get that going so we can actually start using ThermaCraft a little bit more aggressively rather than just being, you know, a research sink. But until next time, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will see you soon. And bye for now.